Oh, there you go. Here, we back at you. We live.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, me. You know how we do it.
B&Base?
Base and B.
That motherfucking man. What's up with you, son? Episode what?
16.
16?
Yeah.
How you say 16 in Spanish?
How you say 16 in Spanish? Oh, didn't you pass that shit, cuz?
16. 16.
Nigga, no.
Yeah, 16.
No.
Yeah.
One is uno.
16.
He right? I just asked y'all niggas.
16.
Matter of fact, this nigga.
No. 15.
This nigga has been damn near married to a Spanish lady forever. And
Hey,
he don't know nothing of Spanish.
October 30th will make 20 years.
20 years, October
20
30th?
years.
That's what y'all,
20 years.
Halloween relationship. Yeah, that's what say you
20 years. 20 years.
We do clap for that. Yes. Yes.
It ain't you too young to be with somebody with 20 years, niggas say.
That's what they say, right? That's what they say, right? Like, nigga, you don't know that I'm 35.
Yeah, you know, some of them.
They don't believe it.
Some of them back in the day, Jones just keep rolling and rolling and rolling and shit just don't stop sometimes.
Train don't got no brakes.
Uh-huh.
That motherfucker just continue. No, we're not gonna go there. I'm sorry. We're not gonna go there.
Get rolling.
I'm sorry, nah.
I'm
I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop it right here, man. What the fuck's been going on with you though this week? So what the fuck been happening?
Oh man, nothing much. Watching, man, staying updated on my usual shit, man, on my sports. You know, Redskins is the Redskins. You know what I mean? There ain't never nothing too jolly about that situation, but I was, you know, still optimistic about the mob. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
Seen
convinced.
your mob. You know what I'm saying? It was
I'm
alright.
convinced. I'm convinced. As far as the Redskins go, I'm convinced. It don't matter who y'all get, Slim. Coaches, players, it just seems to not matter. It's going to be a 500 season. You can bet on that one. No, Slim. It don't matter who y'all got. I think if y'all got Brady, y'all would fuck his career up.
Oh man, why would we even get Brady?
I'm just saying, you know, Brady,
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Just
I'm
the whatever.
saying.
The whatever.
Yeah, like if he was to come here, Slim, he wouldn't be Brady, Slim. He'd be 80. You hear me? You're like, dude, what happened to this guy?
It'd be like Jordan coming to the Wizards.
Yeah, like goddamn.
The equivalent.
Slim,
That's fucked up.
just when the motherfuckers come to DC, Slim, DC is like the DC is like the niggas on Space Jam, the bad people and shit. Just suck all the
Monsters.
suck all the energy and
Motherfucking
shit.
monsters.
Take their skills to a whole nother universe and shit. Kill, funny than a
They
motherfucker.
did retire Sean Taylor's number though.
They did it so terribly, man.
Yeah.
My man deserves way more respect than they deserve. Better than that, man.
They did this shit Sunday, right? You know, I just found out a few hours ago. One of my folks told me we was chopping it up. He was like, "Yeah, man,
It was terrible,
and they
Slim.
slid his junk in there." I'm like, "What you talking about?" He said, "The mother Sean Taylor's junk, nigga. Then you watch the game?"
No,
I'm
they
like, I
literally
saw, but
slid
I
it
didn't
in
see
there,
it
bro.
though.
They literally slid it in there, bro. Like they didn't have no wind up for them, nothing. It was like a day or two before they said, "Oh, we're retiring his jersey." You hear me? So it was terrible.
How many years did he actually give us?
I want to say.
Was it more than 3?
I want to say no. I believe it was only 3, maybe 4.
Maybe
but I believe
3.
it was only 3.
Maybe 3. And,
I
and
believe it was
we
only
talking,
3.
we talking the 16 games, 16 season, 16 games in one
I
season.
believe it was only 3, cuz.
I think out of all of them, did he ever play a full season?
Yeah, I think he played all the seasons until he got, you know what I'm saying, the tragedy hit.
That's it?
If I'm not mistaken, I
Okay.
think he played every game.
I don't know. I was just so used to most people's strong safeties and free safeties. They was always hurt back then. Troy Polamalu, Bob Sanders.
But them niggas wasn't. Bob Sanders was hurt a little bit.
That nigga always hurt.
Bob Sanders was hurt a lot. But Polamalu, Ed Reed, and Brian Dawkins, them niggas wasn't hurt a lot. Those was my era.
Ed Reed
And
was
John
the
Lynch.
exception.
Polamalu wasn't hurt a lot, bro.
To me, it's saying Polamalu's shoulder was always out or something. He was always something wrong with Polamalu.
He played.
He
ain't missed a whole lot of games.
He was a monster.
He didn't miss a whole lot of games.
He showed. You know that nigga still doing on commercials?
Yeah. He was Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes. Yeah. Is they family? They kind of look alike on the
Nah,
job.
they ain't family.
Okay. The mother job look alike on the job.
Just 2 light-skinned motherfuckers. One Hawaiian.
Yeah.
One look like Burt.
The fuck's going on with them, man? My other mom, man.
Sound
What's
like a
going
nigga
on,
off
man?
of Sesame Street.
Yeah, he do.
Hey,
Bert.
yeah,
Bert.
I had his name right. Sound
Yeah,
just
like
like
Bert.
He sounds just like a nigga.
I can't do his voice. I can't do his voice.
It don't go with his bad. It's
I can't do
terrible.
his voice.
It's terrible.
I can't do this shit. I do
Pat, nothing about Pat Mahomes, Slim, you would expect. Looking at him, you wouldn't expect nothing that he does. I ain't gonna hold you. I see Pat Mahomes go on the field. I just would not expect him to be that good.
Yeah, that nigga fuck around and throw a motherfucker on behind the back pass.
Yeah.
Oh, coach, the fuck? How you gonna be mad at me? Coaches with this type of shit, they just throw behind the back.
I know he was about to do that.
Motherfucker on behind the back heel Murray. The fuck? Yeah, but man, they defense is that defense, boy.
Oh.
KC, man, that shit fucked up. That shit fucked up, man. I didn't think it was gonna be like that.
But why?
I didn't think it was gonna be like that.
Why it's fucked up though? Don't y'all got good linemen?
No, we don't. We had.
Don't y'all got Frank Clark?
Nobody's performing. Nobody's performing.
Well, y'all supposed to have good D linemen.
Man.
Y'all got one good linebacker, I think.
Man, it's the true thing called.
Ain't Frank Clark on y'all team? I know he vicious. I just can't say if he played linebacker or defensive end.
I'm gonna Google this shit.
He was 55. This was last year though.
Google this shit.
This was last year that I'm talking about. I don't even know if he on their team this year.
They shit is garbage. But enough of my bum ass teams, nigga. What the fuck was your week was like? I know you went out of town.
Yeah,
it was motherfucking.
It was mo nigga went to
Connecticut.
Connecticut. Went to my lady's hometown this weekend, motherfucking Connecticut.
What's the nickname for Connecticut? You know how DC they say it's the chocolate city and New York is the Big Apple. What's the nickname for Connecticut?
I don't know. Anybody know? I don't know.
The constitutional state.
Who said that?
Google the constitutional state.
You just searched that up on Google?
The land of steady habits. The nutmeg state. The provision state. You look at these four nicknames and you would go there and you would think that shit like
sweet. That. No.
Go to that motherfucker, you better lock your door, hide your key. How they say? Lock your door, hide the key. How the fucking little junk go?
Yeah. Hey, that's right. Oh, that's funny. Look, this nigga say that right. I promise you, this same nigga that he talking about, all y'all seen that shit.
You saw this nigga?
No, this nigga. But this weekend, this nigga was on fucking Judge Springer. Why the fuck does Jerry Springer got a damn judge show? How did that happen?
I was about to say, I was like, nigga just mix it up in Judge
No,
Springer.
that's what it's called. Judge Springer. He has a show like Judge Mathis.
And it's Jerry Springer coming
Judge
out.
Springer.
In the judge's robe, gavel, mallet, whatever you want to call it.
If I didn't think this shit was fake before, I know it's fake now. Y'all got me fucked up if y'all think I'm supposed to believe Jerry Springer's a motherfucking goddamn judge and shit. And he is solving cases and problems and shit. Got me fucked up.
So what
this
they
the
got
same
doing?
nigga that just had midgets and shit getting jumped on the stage. Now motherfuckers is in the court. Nah, man, get your ass away from me.
So
you can't rule on nothing.
So what the fuck is they doing? Like,
man, Slim.
What is it?
This is the only time I ain't even watched the episode, Slim. It was just some shit that I happened to catch on the TV when I was up there, John. Slim, you hear me? The nigga was on Jerry Springer, Slim. It's wild as shit. Judge Springer.
Judge Springer.
His sister was suing him for the fame of that video. It was the dumbest shit in the world, Slim. If y'all got a chance to go see that stupid ass shit, Slim, it had me crying just the fact that they was on it. It had me dying, Slim. And Judge Springer, though, I can't get over this fact.
I think he just dissed y'all Connecticut because that shit only shows in Connecticut.
Nah, I ain't this y'all.
We never see that shit down
That shit is actually be on TV. It just so happened that
y'all
I was watching
Judge
that shit.
Spring up that motherfucker.
It was a commercial.
It said they call y'all the constitutional state.
Nah,
the nutmeg state.
But back to it though, right? You know we from the city, right? And I'll be the first to tell you, I ain't been a whole lot of places. I seen shit on TV, this, that, and the third. And I done seen some fucked up places on TV and shit. But I ain't never think nothing had the city, like the Bird Farms, the motherfucking Southwest, the motherfucking all the way uptown. I mean, not all the way uptown.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, uptown.
The motherfucker, just, you know, the parts that just fucked up.
Yeah,
you just can't get no worse, right? Nigga go to Bridgeport, Slim.
Bridgeport, man, fucked up.
My lady say ain't nothing changed. Bridgeport look like it's still in 1936. They need to change something. All these motherfucking actors and shit from Connecticut, man, y'all need to put that money back and go do something about that. Help the city out, Slim. Ain't no way, Slim, you got a house that look like it's from the 8 Mile, man.
That shit fucked up out there home.
Slim. I couldn't believe it, man. Personally, I'm like, man.
It ain't promoted that way when we hear about it.
Slim.
Well, for one, you don't hear shit about it.
You don't hear shit about it.
All you hear is Harvard, maybe. Yeah. You know what I mean?
You hear that it was rough. I've heard that.
Me too.
I've heard that a lot.
Me too.
But to see how rough it is like, man.
Check they
somebody need to help this motherfucking city and state out. You hear me? Bring back some of the funds, man. You hear me? Get the people some new houses, y'all. You hear me? The crazy thing, Slim. This whole section, right? No, this not dogging y'all nothing, Slim. I actually want y'all to get help. No funny, Slim. I want y'all to get help. No funny, Slim. But the whole section, right? It's dog. It's hit. You know what I'm saying? It's hit. But then you see this big ass ship-looking stadium thing. You hear me? They just rebuilt the high school.
Just rebuilt that?
Just rebuilt the high school. The high school look like that. But if you're not facing the high school, shit is fucked up. Shit is terrible.
It look like the school don't belong there.
Man, yeah, that's what it look like, Slim. That's what it look like, Slim. It's crazy. It's crazy. I had jokes and shit. Slim. Off camera and shit, because it was a lot. You know what I'm saying? But I want my people to get some help out that thing. So
yeah, I was trying to see the homicide rate.
Man. It ain't even,
on my phone.
For me, I wasn't even thinking about the homicide or thinking about it being bad like that though. It was just the community.
It just looks fucked up.
Yeah.
It just looks fucked up. Bridgeport, right?
I'm like, damn, Slim. But that's when I understood, Slim. All cities and shit, you know what I'm saying, don't have the same funding mode.
It's true what they say.
Everywhere
man.
Don't put the same effort in, you know what I'm saying, to certain spots and shit. They just leave shit fucked up. That shit is fucked up.
Okay, it ain't that. I mean, crime is a crime.
I wasn't going off of crime and homicide rate and all that shit.
According to this data, the city of Bridgeport, Connecticut, so far had 548 motor vehicle thefts, 315 burglaries, breaking and entering.
Why you in they crime, man? Don't boost they crime.
304 robberies.
This nigga put their crime rate on black.
273 theft from auto.
He really keeping the funds away.
252 aggravated assaults. 77 theft of motor vehicle parts or accessories. So 77 niggas broke inside 77 cars and stole 77 iPhone chargers. That's what the fuck that means. 36 forcible rapes. 36 forcible rapes. They listen to a lot of R. Kelly in Connecticut.
Hey, go ahead, babe.
Murder and non-negligent manslaughter. It ain't getting no better.
Hey, turn that shit off, bitch.
And this is the worst of them all, Sean. 5. There's only 5. Forcible. I'm gonna let you say it. Because that's terrible. It's terrible, people.
We're not even. I don't even know why you even went down them Jones. Man, you hear me? All them, man, everybody that's committing any one of them crimes, man, need to get y'all shit buried, man. You hear me? Hey. Not buried alive. You hear me? No. Think about this shit while you're down there. You hear me? God damn.
He took a vacation for an eye opener.
Yeah.
Not for sunshine and scenery.
Let's not say that though. They got some good spaces. You just got to not be in Bridgeport.
We went to good times. Good times they were that.
You just got to not be in Bridgeport. But again, man, I ain't say this, man, to dog these people out, man. I just want to shed some light on that shit, man, in the situation, man. And
I'm a dog, y'all. Like, who the fuck is y'all team?
Fuck that. The Patriots is their team.
Yeah, they in New England. That's in Connecticut.
Man, that's their team.
That's a whole nother state.
Nigga, they could go anywhere, nigga.
New
England, Buffalo, New York. Nah. They can have any one of them teams.
Who y'all teams?
I just tell you.
The Huskies. That's the best thing y'all got is the Huskies.
But New England is really that's they.
So I don't stop fucking with y'all, man. I may gotta come there and do a show one day. I don't want
nigga put me in the Fort Nelson.
Michael John White about to come fuck you up.
Oh,
He
from my man, my man Spawn, my man play Spawn, Mike Tyson, motherfucker.
Michael John White about to come hit your body up.
Motherfucker on Dirty Dancing.
You gonna hit my man with all types of taekwondo moves.
That's my man. Hey, you my man, so
you
don't do that.
Kimbo slice my nigga ass out here,
I'm
man.
coming out. I didn't mean you. And you really from Brooklyn, so stop that bullshit. You moved out there.
Nah, that nigga from Bridgeport though, he'll tell you.
Nah, I watched the documentary. That's the documentary based on an interview with Vlad. He from Harlem or Brooklyn, one of them.
Kill? Cause I thought I watched the same shit.
Then he
and I don't remember hearing him say that.
His father from there, his mother from out on Connecticut. Hey, but man, it's a funny conclusion to this whole Connecticut story, ain't it though? It's the funny conclusion to this whole Connecticut story.
Yeah, that's the story I was telling you about.
Let the people know, okay? Because I got a whole nickname for my man, but I'm going to say it at the end of the job. Yeah, you going to understand why. You know
this was some stupid ass, weird, wild, just my luck type shit. You know, terrible luck. Terrible.
Making my way downtown.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Oh, now.
Boom, Pete. I just say, bro, I just say I'm in Connecticut, right? I'm in Connecticut for 3 days. You hear me? 3 days. Mm-hmm. No problems, no issues, no nothing. Mm-hmm. Riding past police riding behind me. I'm good.
You a nigga, and no matter where you go, right?
I'm good though. I come home, right? All this driving. When we talking about 4.5 hours there, you hear me? 4.5 hours back. Plus the time that I was driving while I was
straight shot?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Straight shot.
95?
Yeah, 95, yeah.
Okay.
You just cut through New York, cut through New Jersey, you on Connecticut. Yeah. But driving all this time, I'm on my way home. I'm 20 minutes away from my house, people. 20 minutes. I was about to be shit. I'm about to go home.
Movie almost over.
Yeah. I'm gonna go to work later on, Slim. I'm driving, right? You don't know. When I'm driving down the highway, my limit is 80, right? My personal limit is 80. I don't be trying to do under if I don't have to. I'm definitely not doing over because they be geeking. I know that.
That's a good pace.
Yeah, I know that.
80 is a good flow. That's a good flow.
I'm driving. I see the police lights up there, right? I slows down. Whole time, I'm rolling at the same time, you hear me? So I know I'm not doing 80. At this point, I'm driving. I see the police. I slow down a little bit. I get past them. I don't see no lights no more. I start rolling again, right? I'm rolling like shit. It's no way, I'm not gonna say it's no way, but it's no way that I'm gonna be doing 80 and rolling at the same time. That's dangerous as shit.
Yeah.
I'm driving. I see these bright ass lights behind me, right? No police lights.
Christmas time?
No police lights. It was no police lights. It was headlights. Just coming, getting closer and closer. You hear me?
Yeah.
Bitches is booming. I switched lanes thinking he about to go past me. This motherfucker, I had to slow down though, so this car that was beside me could go up. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker switched lanes with me. Bright ass lights. I'm like, damn.
I know the
fuck
move.
is going on?
I know the move.
I'm like, damn, what fuck is going on? I got the J in my hand, and I'm like, damn. I'm looking at my mirrors and shit. What the fuck is going on? Whoop, whoop. He throw his lights on. Mind you, I just told you, he had his lights on the side already. Mm-hmm. So, in between me passing him, he cut them off, got on the road, got behind me, whoopie whoop. It's 2 lanes at this point. I'm getting over. As I'm getting over, the the merge don't come, so now it's 3 lanes. I'm getting over. He's still behind me. I pull over, he behind me. It's another car, black on black. Wasn't the same car, but it was black on black, just like mine. This nigga just pulled over in front of me. I don't know this nigga, no nothing. He just pulled over. Police about to get out the car and shit. He pulls off. I'm like, what the fuck is happening here? Police like, yeah, I stopped you because you was speeding. Speeding, nigga, you swelling. You hear me? You swelling good. I'm like, nah, nigga, your man right there. He just pulled over for you. He's like, nah, it was you. It was you. You was speeding. He went back. He got my license and shit. I'm like, I'm good. My girl like, you good? I'm good. We good? I'm good. Fucking nigga go back, right? This nigga took a break. You know when they take a break.
Yeah.
You know when they take a break, you know what's happening. This nigga come back 15 minutes later. He got 3 more cars back there.
Yeah, loaded up on man.
He got 3 more cars back there.
The just in case vehicles.
The moment, because at first he was on the passenger side. The moment he came back and knocked on my door, my window.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, Lord, they about to bang. I rolled my shit down. Like, man, what's happening? Like, can we talk to you? Bro, y'all about to lock me up, bro, for what? They take me to the back. They're like, yeah, you got a warrant. I'm not going to warrant me. I swear it, boy. I ain't got no motherfucking warrant. I ain't been pulled over or arrested in no brick. I done went to court for the shit that I went to court. Had to go to court for that shit over. Y'all bullshit. Nigga take me, lock me up, right? Cuff. I'm pleading with these niggas. Like, dog, I got my babies and all that. I done shed a tear because you locking me up, man. I'm a baby right here. You know what I'm saying? I done shed a tear. Like,
it's just not a good look.
Yeah,
not a good look.
Terrible.
Yeah, not a good look.
Boom, they not going for nothing. You put me in the car. So now once I get in the car, all that beefing about my baby being out here, that's over.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now I met y'all niggas. So first, I had my hat on and shit, and my glasses. I'm like, man, hey, come help me real quick. After they put me in the car, trying to get them to give my shit to my lady. Slim, this motherfucker, the second officer that came, bro, I promise you, bro, this nigga came to the window, bro. He was like, what you need? I was like, man, can you get this to my baby? I mean, my lady? This nigga was like, you hear me? No funny. Gave me all that. Then the nigga that locked me up, he came and got in his car. I'm like, bro, can you get my people's my shit?
Yeah.
This nigga say, hold up. I promise you, bro. He got out the car, he went around back, because my hat fell in the back. The nigga went around back, picked my head up. I don't know what he did with it. I thought he would have gave it to my peoples, right? No, he didn't give it to my people.
Oh, he put that thing, I like this one. With this bomb.
Nah, it ended up in my my property bag and shit. So I don't know what the fuck he did. But we driving. I'm giving this nigga the blues. I'm beefing now. He all types of bitches. I'm like, man, Slim, you really locked me up in front of my baby, cuz. You ain't a warrant? This shit is PT. You got me in the Randall Mills. You hit me?
Yeah.
I'm like, where is you taking me? He like, man, this shit closed. I'm about to take you real right here around the corner. Man, we drove 45 minutes back the other way. You hear me?
You thought, man, right around the corner.
Man, the whole time I'm in the car, I want this recording. Can you get your recordings from these people? This probably was one of the funniest shit. I'm fucking with him the whole rap. I'm like, shorty, you's a bitch. You hear me?
Yeah, did you be in the car with a cop? Please don't antagonize me.
Man, fuck that. You done got me. You done locked me up for a warrant that I shouldn't even have, and you disrespecting me because you can't even answer a nigga questions. I can't stand when a nigga can't answer a nigga questions or you think you bigger than me. I cannot stand that shit. Yeah. And that's how he was treating the nigga. So I started going giving blues. Some you was a bitch. I started cutting him out. I was like, man, you little boxing shit looking ass nigga, man. You hear me? Like, nigga, how old is you, nigga? You like 23, geeking and shit, you bitch ass nigga. No. Let me the fuck up out of here, you hear me?
That's not the way to end.
Y'all can call it what you want. I'm beefing.
That's the worst way to possibly end off.
I'm beefing, Slim. I'm beefing. So I get in the cell, right?
20 minutes from home and get fucked.
Bad. It's the worst shit in the world, Slim. All this time driving though, I'm talking 4.5 there, 4.5 back. Plus the hours not hours, but plus the time that I was driving up there. And you pulled me over 20 minutes from home.
Then the driving nigga 45 minutes back the other way.
Bruh, do you know, for all that shit, bruh, they held me in that gun for 6 hours? They bagged me at 4:44, bruh.
PM.
I got out of, AM. I got out of that thing at 10 o'clock.
That's how they do, man. That's paperwork.
No, they did that to me. I found out after, right?
No,
they did that to me.
Police do.
But again, they did that to me, right? Because I was cutting up on their ass. I was giving everybody the blues.
Even if you did, though, man, that's what they do.
I do know that, right? I do know that, right?
Taking them to do that paperwork.
I do know that, right? But they was letting me know, man. They was telling me, man. I ain't peep it at first. When I first got in that jump, right? The lady that was doing the paperwork when I first got in that jump, I said a joke, right? This wasn't even fucking with nobody or nothing. I said a joke. I can't even remember what it was. I just remember her response was, Yeah, see, that's the shit that's gonna get, well, not that's the shit, but that's what's gonna get you held up in this jump. Like, damn, man, I just walked in here. I said, one joke, and you carrying this shit like that?
Yeah.
I stopped talking to her. Yeah, I started chilling with
You in the no nonsense environment.
Yeah, not chilling with them, but I just started rapping to the. It was two fat boys. I thought they was brothers. I just started rapping to them niggas. The coolest niggas in the whole black or white. They was white though, but everybody, they was the two coolest niggas in that joint. That's why I ain't give them no problem.
Inside the bullpen.
Inside the they worked there though.
Oh.
They worked there though, but they was the coolest niggas though, cause they asked the nigga question off some simple shit. You know what I'm saying? Just answer the question. Gave a nigga an answer. It wasn't none of that motherfucker. Yeah, ask them or I'll let you know later. You know what I'm saying? That stupid ass shit. Yeah, answer the fucking question, nigga. I'm grown, you grown. Shit. Stop playing with me like that.
It wasn't currying.
So that's how I was carrying their ass in that jump.
Damn, that's the worst way to end a vacation, boy.
Yeah, but them people say they held me in there longer because I was going ham with them people. It was two niggas that came in there after me and left before me. I started cutting up even more. Like, man, y'all bitch ass niggas, let me out of this cell, man. Get me the fuck out of here. Another funny story. While I'm in this joint, right? This whole fucking shit was stupid. What? While I'm in the joint, right?
Yeah, Joe said they grab you.
Hey, nah. How they grab you?
They put their hands on you.
There's two big niggas in the job.
Nah, them niggas work there. That did so crazy. I'm sorry. That did so crazy.
Oh, man.
Nah, but look, one of the niggas though, right? They came in there and left before me, right? I'm standing in the glass and shit. You know, it's a door and they got a little glass box.
Yeah.
I'm standing in the glass. This nigga came in, right? I know that. This is what he did when they put him in the cell, bro. They put him in the cell. I guess he walked around the joint first. It ain't nowhere to walk, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I guess he went and looked at it and shit.
Yeah.
This nigga came right back to the door. I'm standing at the door in the glass the whole time. He came right back to the door. I promise you, bro. He went just like this to me and walked away from the glass. I'm like, what the fuck? Hey, I'm like, man, my man in here crazy. Then they came right back to take him out and let him go. That's when I started spaz. Like, bro, y'all just let a crazy motherfucker go before y'all let me go. This nigga's about to go shoot up the whole fucking office. Y'all gonna let him go, but y'all gonna hold me though. He did, and walked off. It was so funny, Slim.
That could have been a
Slim.
See you later, buddy.
Nah, he had to be crazy, Slim, because he was off his Michael Myers, bro. The whole time they was putting him in a cell. He got long hair. His hair was just like this, bro.
Yeah.
I never seen his face the whole time. Even when he went like this, I never seen his face. His hair was in his face the whole fucking time. You know? But I was beefing. They let this nigga out before me. Beefing.
That's crazy.
It's all crazy, Slim.
That's
It's all crazy. It was all crazy.
More to the story is, stay the fuck out of Connecticut.
It wasn't Connecticut. Stay the fuck out of Arundel Mills.
Yeah,
Arundel
Mills.
Stay the fuck away from Arundel Mills, Maryland. That's where the fuck you stay away from, man. Cause them boys out there is hunting, man. You hear me?
Hey, so look, I had a
Nigga
boy.
gonna put 81 miles per hour on my shit, nigga.
I got a short.
81 miles per hour. Nigga, stop playing with me.
I got a short bullpen story. I'm in the bullpen, so those no bullshit, man. I'm down 50. I'm locked up with a nigga 20 years
I've
older
been
than
locked
me.
up in the DC jump. One time.
Slim, 50, Slim. There's a nigga in there, old drunk nigga, got the exact same name as me, Robert Marshall. This nigga busting in his cousin, old
That's
drunk.
crazy.
They say, yo, we got two. Like, fuck you mean you got two? We got two Robert Marshalls. What's the chances of that? Hey, cold-blooded drunk. And you talk about 6 hours, little nigga. The bad thing about DC bullpens, nigga, ain't no clock up there. Ain't nobody to ask no question to. I don't know how long I was in that motherfucker. Ain't no going to sleep. Everything metal. You know what I'm saying? The people around you crazy. You feel uncomfortable. It's a nigga with my name, same name, but drunk as a motherfucker in there. I don't even know. I think they locked him up for just being drunk.
I was locked up
He didn't do
twice.
shit wrong. He was just drunk.
I was locked up twice in DC. Don't think about it. One time I
I've
was
been locked up twice.
fifth D is the John Blanksburg. Yeah, I was in that
Yeah.
joint one time. And I was in another joint.
New York Avenue,
Uptown.
Blacksburg Road.
I don't know where the fuck this joint was at.
Uptown, I think that's like 7D.
Nah, that's one of them small.
1 or 2?
Yeah.
1 or 2.
Uptown somewhere though. I can't even remember where it was at. I know it wasn't the joint up Calorama and I'm curling joint. It wasn't that joint.
I did some dumb shit to get pulled over though, so I'm high as shit leaving work. So I used to smoke every day leaving work, leaving on FedEx. It's probably
Used to?
13 years ago. I used to get high as shit leaving work every day. FedEx J. So I'm on the way home. I'm like, man, why this truck just stopping right there? Not paying attention that these are jump outs in front of me. My whole car smoking and everything. I'm like, they just dumb. What the fuck is wrong with this car? I beat my horn. Burn, burn. They go around. Whoa. Lights come on. I'm like, oh my God.
That's the worst shit in the world. That nigga like, man, I locked myself up.
Jay was about Burton, dropped the J, car swerved a little bit. I'm like, oh, I'm going down.
You know they gonna get you out of that.
I get grabbing.
You know they gonna get you out of that one.
I pulls over, man. Nigga just come straight up to the car, get it yanking on the door. I got the door locked though. He mad as a motherfucker. I'm like, oh no, this ain't about to happen like this. I get to calling everybody. So they like, I'm gonna break this motherfucker window. You over this. I'm like, hold up, sir. I'm nervous and I'm scared. I'm high. You smell the weed.
Hey, funny as shit. And he really just came and tried to open the door though?
Because I didn't pull immediately over. I was thinking about footing them people. Yeah, I'm high as shit.
I know you weren't thinking about footing them.
Yeah, man, I had my 91 Acura Legend Coupe. I could have got it.
Oh, you mean getting
I'm driving, putting my foot to the gas, footing them. Yeah.
That's what you should have said. But when you say feet, nigga, when I hear feet.
Yeah. I was gonna foot them people.
But I know you ain't running, base. I know you're not.
Man, I just pulled over, man. But luckily, it's this other cop. That's the funny thing about it. The black cop was on dicks.
All the time.
The white cop calmed him down.
All the time.
The white cop de-escalated the situation. Got me out the car, did the black cop always blah, blah, blah. Took me down to the jump. Of course, you know that I got hit with a, what they call it, DUI. I wasn't drinking, but you know, driving by smoking weed, that still drives under the influence.
For real?
Yeah, the shit.
And they still call it a DUI?
It's a DUI, driving under the influence. It's the same thing. DUI, driving under the influence. As soon as they open the door, ain't nothing but smoke come out that mouth. I was smoking good. Smoking good. Solo dolo. They coming from Wisconsin Avenue all the way back to the northeast side of town.
Driving and you take like prescription medication and you drive.
That's crazy. Hey, matter of fact, I'm sorry, cause shout out to my girl too, man. Cause what I didn't say in the story, Slim, my lady, man, put all my weed in her motherfucking clothing and shit, Slim. You hear me? She did that motherfucker. She solid, A1. You hear me? Hey, baby, hold this real quick. Weed everywhere. I had the weed in my hand, the tray in my lap, weed bag on my side. You hear me?
You wanna hear some gangster shit about our good gone sister? One time, Slim, she in the joint with Gib. They pulled Gib over. She goes hard. She grabs the pack. Oh, I got this, daddy. Y'all go. Nothing. They get Gib, press on mouth. You alright back there, baby girl? Yeah. Just eat my McDonald's fries, no 4-piece nuggets.
Like that.
You know, let her go and everything was cool. So no bullshit. But yeah, so more to the story is again, have somebody beside you that shop at all times.
Yes, indeed.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care the age. Clap it up for them. Clap it up for them. Have somebody with that shop at all goddamn time. Baby girl, are you shop?
Yes, indeed.
At all times.
She'll bust you. She'll bust you.
She'll bust you?
She'll bust
Oh, she a little too sharp. Good God almighty. Be careful, son.
Yeah. Hey, that whole trip was funny as shit, man. Yeah. Matter of fact, I got another story. I forgot all about it to just now and shit, Slim. On the way up there, right?
Yeah.
You going out of town, you went through Toes and shit before, right?
Yeah.
Right. Boom, you go through Toes.
Go through it every time. You don't get a mail.
I can't remember Toes being how they was this time, right? I'm expecting these things to be small or something, right? I go through the first toll, that shit $4, Slim. I'm driving, I get to the second toll. See, you said damn off the $4. Look, I said, she said damn off of $4. I go drive some more, right? I had to get a ticket.
You gotta get that
You hear
interstate
me?
jump.
Had to get a ticket. Boom, get the ticket. Mind you, in between this, I had to go through 3 jumps with no cash. It's just you getting the flash. So I'm waiting for them to come in the mail.
They just clocked how fast you going through the tolls. That's how they charge you. How long you stay on the
Well, I'm
jump.
waiting for them to come through the mail. But then I get to the next jump, right? This nigga say 1885. Listen, he said 1885. I'm dumb as shit. I was like, I know he ain't say 18. So I asked him back. You said 18?
Am I parking my car or I'm
Hey,
driving to
Slim,
the stop door?
I asked this nigga back. I said, you say 18? That's what this nigga response was. 85. Straight like that. Straight like that. I say 18? That nigga said 85.
Let me get the change.
hey, Base.
Don't forget to leave a tip.
Base, nigga had me crying, Slim.
You say, hey,
He
round
had
it
me
out, just
crying.
make it 19. Just
If
throw
you
it
would have
15
seen
cents.
it though, it would have had y'all dying. He was like, first of all, he was listening to Please Excuse My Hands, Plies.
Yeah.
He listened to Please Excuse My Hands. He got headphones on.
That's a toll booth.
Bruh, he got headphones on, but the music playing off a speaker. You hear me? He got headphones on, music playing off a speaker. When I say 18, he say 85. I give him the dub. I gave him a dub. He gave me my change back. He said, here you go, bro. How it go? Hey, Slim, you know his shit is routine than a motherfucker. 18, 85. He fucking me the head nodded, 85.
My bad betrayed lip. Don't pay attention to the customer emotion. Don't pay attention to the customer demeanor, manner, or nothing.
Get that
You
change,
stick to
and
your
that's it.
script.
Slim,
How
and-
much, sir?
and nothing about him changed. It was straight 85.
Are you a real person, sir? Yes, I am.
And then we going right. We get to another one, right?
Yeah.
This motherfucker say 16. When she say it, right? She say 16. My immediately response was, oh man. Hey, that bitch laughed me out off of my response. So I was like, oh man. 16? She started laughing at my shit. I'm like,
Ain't
my
no
God,
scenic
it's
route.
killing me.
Ain't no little back roads you can take.
It was an extra 2 hours. I didn't want to do it. Without tolls, the trip would have been an extra 2 hours each way.
You know,
I wasn't doing that.
every time I went somewhere,
And I'm the only driver.
I never
wasn't
knew they
doing
was
that.
busting heads like that on the
I think
road.
that's got to be new, bro. I don't remember tolls being this much.
No, they got some new shit.
Privatize the shit out them roads.
Nah, what it is,
I don't remember tolls being that
whenever
much.
they shortcut the highway, they make that part the part you gotta pay for. They make you go the long way, that's just the regular route.
Nigga, they got the junk you gotta pay to
geeky.
get the hop on Pentagon the regular way to get.
Oh yeah, that's new. That is new.
Yeah, they fuck me
It's
up
like
with
that
one.
coming to DC too. I came to DC a couple times, right? When you hit the 14th Street Bridge, that's toll. They flash you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
That's toll. That's geeking.
Y'all
motherfucker.
raggedy motherfuckers ain't
That's
playing
geeky.
fair. Y'all getting
I got
motherfucking
one-
money everywhere. Out the yin yang.
Speaking of those jokes, right? I did that shit twice before I realized that the shit was taking a picture of my shit, right? The shit'll come back. The toll fee is $1 and something, but the fucking administration fee be $20. Bruh, bruh, come on, bruh. Y'all robbing. You robbing. If I ever hear the government say they ain't got no motherfucking money against them, beef it. I'm coming for y'all niggas. But y'all got all the money. Y'all need to get some of that money back. Fuck wrong with y'all, man.
They used to get away, like, they used to hit niggas' heads with that toll. Because it used to be, they'd let that shit, like, keep going. You know how your tickets are double?
Yeah.
They'd let them Jones do that, but it'll be more than double. Like,
Yeah,
more than
now
double.
they
Like,
put a
it'll
cap
go
on it.
Every month you don't pay.
Yeah, if that $20 gonna keep pumping up like that, that's crazy.
Yeah, nah, they stopped that now. Now it do increase, but
I
it's
think
in
it's
much
unfair,
smaller
man.
increments.
I think it's unfair,
It's
man.
definitely fucked up, because I think
It's smaller
I
now.
think it's unfair, man. And then y'all, like I said, then y'all just changed a regular bridge, a regular street. You know what I'm saying? That people literally have to use to get from Virginia to
they
DC.
privatizing roads, man. They might start doing the same thing with rivers.
Slim,
and all that
That's
shit.
crazy. You literally took a road that you know a nigga needs, Slim, to get to a spot, Slim, and say, I'm going to charge you for it. That is wrong as shit.
That's their thing, man. They charge for everything.
That is wrong as shit.
They about to start doing the same thing.
And
with
then y'all got
lakes
cameras
all
and
that
shit everywhere, Slim.
With freshwater banks and all that shit. They about to start doing it with
I
all
don't
that
like,
shit.
especially DC. They got cameras
You
everywhere.
can't catch rainwater.
Bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's crazy,
the
right?
dumbest shit in the world.
Yeah, you can't catch it. Yeah.
You can't catch rainwater?
Can't catch
You
rainwater.
to jail.
Yeah.
That's
That's not for every state, but it's
so you mean to tell me if it rains, right? I go outside with my bucket. You know what? I need to put this. I need this water to put in the back of my toilet so I can flush
the
it.
call them peoples and get you clapped. Yeah.
Yeah, it's an actual term for it, but I can't think of it though.
Y'all got to be bullshit me.
Yeah, it's an actual term for it. I can't think of it though. Yeah, it's true.
Nah,
it's
man.
true. Governments, they got a monopoly on the world.
So what about
the laws and shit, bro? Like shit that you.
So what about this though, right?
Do
So what about this though? Check it. What about this? Let's say a nigga house fucked up. It's raining. A nigga got a leak in they shit.
That's different.
Oh, alright. I'm about to say now it's still rainwater.
They not capturing and storing.
They actually only get you if you got the whole setup. So
yeah, like you capturing and storing and refiltering it and actually using it.
Yeah. That's when they get you.
They don't want you to. They don't want you to not use the government, bro.
I was just about to say. So that just lets you know, ladies and gentlemen. That just lets you know, ladies and gentlemen.
Can't cut the middleman out, bro. Stop it.
Oh well, I wasn't even about to say that. I mean, do got to deal with the government though. I was gonna say that means they is really creating the weather, so that they don't want you to catch some fucking nature, nigga. You can't cut down trees, you can't cut the grass, you can't break the leaves, you can't do nothing.
True bill.
Oh my god.
True bill.
That's crazy, Slim.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy. I've never heard that.
Yeah, it's true.
I've never heard a nigga cannot walk around with a bucket when it's raining. You hear me?
I've never heard that shit. Harvesting rainwater.
Son, that's so terrible. That's so terrible. Come on, man. Y'all gotta do something about these laws.
You know, the laws in the city is
vicious.
Fucked up,
they off the chain. Look, as much as I say, and this still is the same, as much as I say I ain't gonna leave my city and I love my city, that's facts, right? But at the same time, I won't swear to you. Moving on that other side of that line, Slim, has saved me some dough. You hear me? And it has saved me a little bit of motherfucking stress. Because I get irritated with congestion. And DC is hella packed.
According to this, I'm going to step it back a little bit. Colorado, the only state that it is completely illegal to harvest rainwater. Other than each house is allowed up to 110 gallons of rain barrel storage.
I still don't understand. Where are they storing the 110 gallons at?
They got a setup. They got a setup.
Who got a setup?
Whoever harvests the motherfucking rainwater.
How do you harvest rainwater? You know,
Colorado and Utah. Colorado and Utah.
Everywhere. Gil.
Colorado and Utah.
They have flower bowls everywhere. They whole backyard was a flower pack.
Yeah. DC shit get janky when you go with the police.
You know what I found crazy though was how hard it is to get into the marijuana business, the growing, to really become a farmer, to really just to get started up into that business.
Is it hard or do you just have to have a lot of dough?
No, the capital you need to get started is ridiculous.
So it's not hard. You just gotta have the dough.
Some
things
is
hard.
hard.
Some things
I
get it right. I get it right. But for
that's
me,
the hardest part, the capital.
I get it right. But for me, some things are difficult. Some things you just gotta have the dough. Yes, granted, getting dough is not super simple or easy. But it's for me, it's still a difference from just having to get dough and something being hard or difficult. You know what I'm saying?
But that's the hard part, getting the dough, getting the capital, getting the investors, actually going out and getting the permits. You know,
still growing weed in their own crib.
You know, and it's what is it? It's legalized on the state level, but it's still illegal on the federal level.
But
so the shit can always the shit can always come in here.
Get you a light, get you some time. Granted, you gonna have to have some dough.
It's a thriving business though. What do y'all think though? Out of all these people who we know personally, We don't even got to think outside the box. We know people personally, nigga, that's sitting down right now for marijuana. Do y'all think, and I know y'all think, I shouldn't even be asking y'all because I think I know y'all answer to this one. Everybody that's been locked up, charged with any type of marijuana possession should be automatically receive some sort of stock into any major marijuana corporation. Anybody that had anything to do with marijuana, as far as them being arrested for marijuana possession, that actually did some time that was detrimental to their family, should receive some type of stocks from any open traded marijuana company.
You said receive stocks.
Maybe get it from the government companies, because the government the ones that lock y'all niggas up. If I'm just a nigga, you know, if I'm a nigga from out West Hill and I started my own company, I'm not trying to pay a nigga just because he got locked up for selling weed in the 90s, nigga. Then you should have waited.
That's what you just said?
Nah, that's what I said, and
the
I believe
government
so.
the ones that change their mind on the laws. Let them pay you, not
But
me.
look, don't let these motherfuckers that then capitalize off that, down capitalize on something else that we done pretty much been jailed for. You know what I mean? Like, nah, fuck that. Y'all can legislate that shit into law, or y'all can regulate it in some way that say that if you openly trade your shit on the stock market, you gotta have a percentage set aside for people that was convicted within your state if you make an X amount of money, because they got to do it. Because think about it, they getting shut out. So they got to give us something, man. We got to receive.
Because the government people, not the government, but the government people, nigga, if they didn't see the marijuana business boom, basically the government seeing the marijuana, people getting that dough off marijuana, and now they wanted to try to make it legal and make it for them to be able to capitalize off that shit. I think that's what he's saying.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But what he's saying is, don't punish me, the entrepreneur. That's pretty much what he's saying.
I know,
but
I know
they could function that. They could put that into the point because they think about it. They tax the shit out of it.
That's what I was about to say.
You could
do with the tax money I pay.
No, but I'm saying because they tax the shit out of them people. But I'm saying they could insert my demand into that tax. To the point you're not paying extra, it's just what you paying in taxes. Some of that money is allocated to this cause.
Like I was just saying, they only made that shit legal. They only made that shit legal. The dispensaries and shit like that, so they can do just that and tax versus a motherfucker just selling that shit on the street and they can't do nothing with it. So they say, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna allow y'all to legalize this shit to a certain extent in certain places. I'm gonna give y'all this motherfucker dispensaries and shit. But you guess what? Every building and every dispensary that you got, I'm taxing it.
Yeah, because the minute y'all motherfuckers legalize cocaine, I'm coming for your neck, motherfucker. All them hard shits I had to dealing with you motherfuckers, I'm coming for everything.
Man, they ain't doing it like that. I just found out that they taking a lot of shit off.
Yeah, they do. Cocaine, man, that's a hell of a narcotic, man.
Ain't gonna do that though, because then it's gonna cost too much money to bring that shit in. It's not a, you know what I'm saying?
They
don't make it.
And it also causes problems, man. People
we don't make. We get majority of our shit is imported. We don't make most of this shit that we use.
Base, think of it, right? If I'm a government, right? I know that, you know what I'm saying, you gonna use this, they gonna fucking use these drugs shit anyway, right?
Yeah.
If I don't make it legal, and I know you gonna bring it in here anyway, nigga, I want it here anyway. I'm just let you bring it in here, lock you up, and then use it.
Yeah, I mean, it's.
Whereas if I make it legal,
let me tell
now
you
you got, like Sean said, you got actual companies that's sending it over, so now the government can't just lock them up and take their shit. They like, oh, well, how am I gonna get a piece of your money?
Oh, they tax. That's the answer. They tax. They don't want to run a company. They don't want to have nothing to do with the overhead. They just want to set their tax point. They don't care about the logistics. They don't care. Actually, they do care about the logistics. They're going to tax that. They're going to tax the import. They're going to tax the after sale. They're going to tax it all.
That's what I'm saying. They tax like that because, you know what I'm saying?
They just need a way to just change the stigma.
The way it is now, right? No other governments can import or export it. You know what I'm saying? So the shit that they import and export from them, they ain't taxing that shit heavy like that. They ain't got no taxes and shit. They just sending that shit over because the government want to use it.
Cocaine do legally. Cocaine is legally imported into America. Not illegally, but legally imported into America through institutions like colleges and labs and things like that. It's still used for medical purposes and other experimental purposes. You know what I mean?
But they buy that from
but
other
it's just,
companies.
But it's
other,
just
like
on that
said,
scale.
Other entrepreneurs, they're not going to the Guatemalan government and saying, "Hey, we want to set up this export-import trade where we, you know what I'm saying, setting up these certain peoples and we got contracts with y'all government."
What the fuck they do? They got contracts with
the
farmers.
entrepreneurs. These is the private sector. And the government is just like, all right, we not regulating.
That's what I'm saying. They private sector. They said they don't want to run the business. They don't want to see the overhead. They just want to tax the shit out of you.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting, bro. I really just be wanting people to see you and shit. You always got some good motherfucking intel. You know what I'm saying? Good conversation and shit. My fault, bro.
Yeah,
I forgot.
They're good people, man. We be bouncing like a motherfucker on here. Now I'm good. We be bouncing like a motherfucker on here, man. That's the beauty of this show, man. Yeah. You know, we touch a little here, stick a little there. You know, we try to keep it. Oh, speaking of the city, I seen your man came home today.
Oh. Yeah.
Your man?
Fat Trail?
Yeah, he came home today.
Yeah.
He came home?
Yeah. Your man came home. Speaking of the city.
This is so funny, right? I was literally in my car earlier and was in my head like, man, I ain't heard Fat Trail in the Brick, and I put on his music. That's so funny, Slim. I personally didn't even know he was locked up.
What's one of his cranking songs?
Honestly,
I don't know much. I don't really know his music.
I like the songs he got with my folks, man. Distinguished and
Distinguished.
What's the other song?
You have song?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what we listen to. I always tell you though, I can't really recite shit. So I gotta see that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That No Secrets mixtape.
That joke was great. That's when we all started fucking with him.
That No Secrets.
It was
what actually made me start fucking with him, right? I saw a video he did, a motherfucking song we had called Freeze Me. And I'm looking at the video, right? And I'm looking at the background of the house, and I'm like, Charlie, he in a house around East Street. That's a joint around Gale Street. I know the layout of that joint. Yeah. Then the nigga went to drink some water, smack out the faucet. I'm like, oh, Charlie, ghetto and shit. I fuck with Holmes off the rip. He's straight from the hood. You hear me? Nigga drinking water straight out the faucet. You know it ain't no bougie shit.
Like this music.
So as a rapper, is he a lyrical rapper? Is he a trap rapper? Is he a drill rapper?
He more trap. But here and there he'll bring out a song, but I will be like, damn, I didn't know Trill would rap like that. You hear me?
Okay, so
every now and then, but he's really a trap rapper though.
So he got a bag. He got a bag.
I think he just need to get into that shit more.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know he signed to MMG.
I know, but the songs I heard, it was more of the same, shoot a nigga, rob a nigga, trap, trap type music.
He got a couple songs though. He got a song with Chris Brown.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was, like I said, he was more trap. Even though Shaq Glizzy be having the trap shit, his songs is more radio ready. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he got more radio.
More pop culture.
Yeah, that's the word right there. That's the word right there.
Is Shorty still popping out here?
Yeah, he just came out with a new song.
Okay. People still popping him?
Yeah.
Shy?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Shy actually get features and shit. You know what I'm saying? He get features and he be featured. Like in the industry.
See what it is? Because what it is, the thing will make you think that Shorty not doing this thing. You don't get a whole lot of play in DC.
People in DC,
he don't get a whole lot. His music don't get a whole lot of work in the city.
Okay.
But when you go other places, motherfuckers go, "Oh, you from DC? Oh yeah, I fuck with Lil Cuz. He got you know them.
Yeah.
Like he knows.
He rings out in certain cities.
I think DC people in general, man, just don't never get the motherfucking attention or the respect or the
See, we real picky in DC, like. For one, we one of the few cities that got its own genre of music. Yeah. That's the first big problem. Not problem, but that's one obstacle there. You trying to blow in the city when our ears are geared to go. Do. So you coming with some old like me. I was coming with some old intellectual, calm and most deaf Talib Kweli / Jay-Z type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
But these niggas that you just named were all hit hit makers though.
Yeah, but we
at
in
one
DC.
point in time.
But out of all the niggas I
And
named,
that's what I'm saying though.
out of all the niggas I
You can do
named,
the
the only
same
DC
shit in
niggas this
DC,
too
son,
far Jay-Z.
as they did, but you still not gonna get that same type of motherfucking love. Again, you're not gonna get that same type of respect. Like look at Wale, bro. Look at all the shit that he's done, Slim.
Yeah.
They still don't consider this nigga as one of the best.
Nah, I think Wale get
Wale
DC love.
like that.
I think Wale get the DC love.
I tell everybody
Oh, I'm
this,
not
bro.
saying DC love. I'm talking about respect, like one of the top people in what they do. You know what I'm saying?
He do, but I'm gonna tell you why he always get pushed a little bit low. Cause the class he came out with. He came out
All
with
these
that.
niggas fuck with him.
He
J.
really-
Cole,
yeah.
all of them fuck with him.
Yeah, they fuck with him, but as far as like the rankings go, he's always mentioned within them.
What it is
But
his
he never
music
cracked.
just don't sell like
He
that.
never cracks
It's not
the
his
top
talent.
three.
His music just don't sell.
He's
like
actually
that.
more active than all
Back
of
to
them,
the shit about
except for
DC,
Drake.
bro. Nobody can tell me that motherfucker Wale album didn't crank that
You gotta understand.
the
Yeah.
More About Nothing's crank.
You gotta
That
understand.
Shine album,
Once you go to a certain
Crazy.
level, though,
Crank.
once you go to a certain level, bruh, it's not just about the art form that you in, bruh. It's not
Show
like
us
if,
some
you,
love
if,
out
you,
there,
if you're a
bruh.
musician, once you get to a certain level, it's not just about how good you are at music, bruh. Like you gotta actually be good at being a celebrity. You gotta be good at handling fame. You gotta be good at doing all of the extra shit that come with
You got brand
being
yourself
great
all the way
at, you know
through.
what I'm saying, whatever you great at.
That brand
And some
yourself
people
through
just,
and
you know what I'm saying, not good with that shit, bro. And some
I
people be
get-
like,
I-
that shit is weird.
I get you right, but I think it's just them being they self, man. Like
Nah,
let's
yeah, that's what I said.
Let's take this right. All the other motherfuckers from so-called from DC,
But that's
the
not.
motherfucking.
But yourself, your personal self, might not be marketable, bro. People might not market the Sean B that Sean B is, but the Sean B that Rob Bass throw a Hugo Boss sweatsuit on, or you know what I'm saying, something sweatsuit and throw these chains or throw this person with you, then people gonna go and say, okay, I can fuck with Holmes, even though you saying some dumb shit. The shit that you got on or the shit that you representing, that's what they going with.
But the
That's
next
what I'm
man
saying.
could sound way worse, dress way worse, but he flashy, and everybody like him, and everybody love him, everybody know
I'm gonna
everything
be
he
honest.
do.
Everybody
You're
who
not
I,
gonna tell me Young Thug better than Wale. Suck my dick.
It's
No
marketability.
disrespect to Shorty. You're not gonna tell me Young Thug better than Wale.
Marketability,
Son.
Nah.
yes, he is, bro.
No, son.
yo. So we was talking about what Young Thug. No, we was talking about Wale.
Nah,
for
yeah,
what?
no, nah. My man was
Wale.
explaining why the marketability and shit, and I was saying I just feel like motherfuckers from the city, man, just don't get the same type of respect and love as people from everywhere else. And we could go to Dave East. Dave East getting love everywhere. You hear me?
I like his flow.
Shit,
I like
went to
Dave
a
East
motherfucker
too.
Look out the crowd, said she ain't know who Dave East was. I almost cursed her ass out.
Kel,
I like his flow. I like his flow.
Drake. I
I
fuck
like
with
his
him, but-
content too.
But I hear people talk more about Dave East than they talked about Wale, and that's just crazy to me.
I don't. I hear more people that's more knowledgeable of Wale than they do Dave East. Just as far as my circle go. That's the truth. That's true, Bill. To me, Wale get his flowers. When I think about DC artists that don't get their flowers, I think about all the other new artists. You know what I mean? And honestly, I'm not too
Wale
sure.
is definitely the biggest, man.
And
But
when
he
I think
still
about-
don't get the same respect that he deserves.
And
That's
me,
what I'm saying, because,
I
you
give
just
flowers-
keep talking, you keep thinking on the
I get
talent.
flowers
Yeah,
too.
that's what I'm thinking about. That's exactly what I'm
That's
thinking
why
about.
That's why you pulled out
Exactly
the Jamie
what I'm
Foxx
thinking about.
card, because you think about talent.
Talent,
Yeah,
that's-
versus
yeah,
marketability.
See my it different.
That's
Holmes.
exactly what I go off.
When I listen to an artist, me personally, I listen for substance. I looking for content.
And the
I'm
man
looking
got
for
all of it.
lyrics. Now, if you sonically, if you just know how to
He
pick
don't
good
got the
beats,
flashy videos.
and if you just know how to carry a good melody, I'm cool with that too. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, my ears work. My brain work too. I'm listening to what you're saying. I'm going off your delivery. I'm listening to your pattern. I'm listening to your cadence. I'm listening to it all. And that's a lot of things that I hear with my own ears that a lot of DC artists are really lacking in is real artistry as far as like content and being a wordsmith and like actually like when motherfuckers say they don't write, it really sound like they don't write. I hear it. Cause when they rap it, I'm like, ain't no way in hell you write that shit down or you typed it in your phone
You looked at it.
cause it just don't make
It ain't
sense.
and I hear it.
That's what you hear in the DC people?
I hear the new DC rappers,
yeah,
they
talking
rap.
about the youngest then.
They rap like Silk
All
the Shocker.
youngest rap like
they
that.
rap all beat. It's like
All
DC rappers
youngest
that
rap
sound
like
like
that,
Silk the Shocker. All
Not-
that shit
that's-
is all
that's-
beat.
That's not DC rappers though. That's all young.
It's like a bad edition of Chicago drill music.
Man.
But that's to older ears. So I can't diss it like that for real, because I can't call y'all shit garbage because y'all work hard on that and y'all got a fan base. So I can never say y'all shit is garbage because y'all got people that actually buy that shit. And they like that shit. And y'all feed y'all family and y'all feed y'all friends off that shit. So I ain't saying stop doing what you're doing. Keep being creative like you being creative. Keep expressing your talents the way that you expressing your talents. I'm just talking about the shit that works for me. And this new shit don't too much works for me, so I revert back to my old shit. But it is some new old shit that I'm fucking with. Nas' new joint was nice. I'm gonna tell you the nigga joint that was real nice. Meek Mill new album, Expensive Pain. Yeah, I like that better than Drake Loverboy. And I like it better than Donda.
Meek Mill album was the best album.
Meek did that motherfucker. Expensive Pain was on point.
To me,
that was
anyway,
on
that
point.
was the best album.
I works out to that joint, and that joint is on point.
That joint,
yeah, you stepped it up with that one.
Yeah, he cranked that joint. To me, I did say that was the best joint. I'm gonna give it the edge over J. Cole, but I fuck with J. Cole joint.
J. Cole was your nice, but I think Meek got him.
I'm gonna give it the edge over J. Cole.
Yeah, I think Meek. I think Meek got him on this one. Also, like just on energy and just direction. Period.
That's what I was about to say.
Direction,
energy,
period.
and I listened to that whole joint too though. That joint went through. And
that joint crank, man.
I fucked with it. Meek Mill's always one of them rappers that I fuck with whenever he drop.
Yeah,
I just always fuck with him. But back to the DC shit, I was gonna say, man. You was saying the rappers and shit. That what you were saying, that's literally all young rappers, Slim.
Mm-hmm.
But the DC rappers that y'all people need to listen to and give them people they respect, Slim, because they actually got flow, Slim. Young nigga White Show. This young nigga cranks.
Been consistent for a long time.
This young
been consistent for a long time.
This is what I'm saying about DC rappers.
Consistent for a long time.
This is what I'm saying about DC rappers not getting the respect.
No, Sean, but like I said, Sean, that's what I'm saying. Sean. No, I'm telling you, Sean, it's
neighborhood sunny, man.
City,
check
bruh.
that nigga out, Slim.
It's a fact, bruh. It's a fact, bruh. I'm out, motherfucking.
Even the young niggas from Maryland, the
Knucklehead
and the.
I think we was out Dale State.
What is
out Dale
Big
State?
Flop? What's
bruh.
his name? I think that's his name.
And Light Show come on, bruh. Everybody, I'm talking about you thought everybody that went to Delaware State was from this city.
Even Corday, that young nigga from
You
Maryland.
thought them niggas was from 10th, you know what I'm saying, Southeast.
Yeah. So like I said, so you know the
Corday got coming up though, but
just
they
so
still
you
ain't
know,
giving their
man,
respect. Cause his album crank if y'all ain't heard it.
Yeah, I heard. I like that. I like it.
You gotta go outside the city. Bro.
And he's a wordsmith, so I appreciate that.
It ain't no way he ain't being heard. He ain't being seen outside the city, bro. Look who he with, bro. You not even gonna be in her circle, bro, if you're not doing something.
Is it her circle?
Yeah, Naomi Osaka.
Naomi Osaka.
That's his girl. Yeah. The tennis star.
Tennis star.
I that name sound familiar.
Knocking off Serena and them.
And who? Why y'all bring her up for again?
That's Corday girl.
She was one of the.
Okay. I was trying to figure. I was lost for a minute. I was like, how the fuck we get on the
I just
Chinese
put it
bitch?
around because I was telling Sean like
bitch.
that's the show that he really is putting in work, and he really is like he gets seen, he get acknowledged that his music is good. It's just not in the city, and I'm not gonna say it's not in the city. It's just not huge in the city like you would think it would be because these people are on another level. Like they so big outside of the city.
Shorty's from here,
so big,
but y'all know what we mean when we say the city.
Mm-hmm.
We from
DC,
here, but he ain't from here.
Yeah, that's why
he
I
different
first
from here.
From the city.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
He's the good kid that probably always had his run. I could be judging you wrong because I don't know. You probably grew up worse than me, but I'm just judging the book by its cover. I apologize if I'm wrong, but from how I said, Shorty probably grew up.
He tell you how he grew up in his rap.
This and that and the movie.
Sule rough.
It wasn't like our shit though.
But that's the thing though.
Sule rough.
Maryland got some hoods though.
They do. It's Maryland, Southeast DC.
Hey, Bass, see, look. That's the thing though. That's the whole argument, right? I was having with one of my youngest. You know what I'm saying? One of the youngest up Edgewood. Cause he said that one of the other youngest wasn't from up there because he don't hang out with them. He don't do the stuff here.
Yeah.
But I'm like, how he not from up here if he been living here the same amount of time you've been living here?
Yeah.
and do almost everything you do. He just don't hang with you. Like
Yeah.
he go to the same school you do. He just don't hang with you.
Yeah.
He go to the same rec you do. He just don't hang with you.
You know what I call that? I just say he's just not part of the official crew. Yeah, you from around the way, but you just not part of the official crew.
But then
That's
how
the
you-
best way to
but
tackle
then-
that.
but then
Because
so
that
you
always
gotta-
been the case,
but then-
no matter what
But
generation
then
you
that's
was
what I'm
in.
saying. So then how can we then say that these other people, you know what I'm saying? Like when
No,
they
he's
blow
really
up,
not from here.
when they
He's
not,
from
you know what I'm
Susan.
saying?
But
Yeah.
I say
But
from,
now
I'm talking
I-
about DC.
Yeah, facts.
That's what I'm talking about.
Right,
And
facts.
you know, like niggas that you from Vons to your other folks that passed
Yeah.
away, me and other little people that been in the streets. It's a difference.
Yeah, it's
we know the difference.
When we talk the city,
The city,
not the
city.
DMV.
That is
Sorry,
DMV.
nothing against Maryland and
Yeah.
Virginia, but you know we talking the city. Just
Yeah. But Suitland is close enough. And if somebody was to ask me to name my top 5 rappers from DMV that really get busy on the mic, Shorty would be in my top 3. Andy from Suitland, and I still put him in my top 3 as far as DC rappers that really get busy.
Yeah.
Wale get busy.
Right.
Cordae get busy.
Somebody
Who
underrated for
else
real.
get busy?
Who
Can we say Light Show get busy?
If y'all don't listen
To
to
me,
him
yeah.
already, bro, listen
To
to
me,
listen to my man. I am Northeast.
I ain't know what this.
I am Northeast.
I heard him.
I'm here.
I
I'm here.
He-
I'm here.
Oh,
Him and
I'm
Fat
here.
Trail got a
I'm
lot of
here.
songs
I'm here.
together, and them
Yeah.
niggas crank. I told you, I thought that was your boy.
I don't
The boy
think
you
I
used to
heard.
rap with.
I really don't think
He
I heard a
sounds
song
just like him.
with
Nah, the
Hey,
other
hey,
nigga used to
Face.
rap with had the dreads.
Face. I don't think
Short-
I heard a song where ain't.
Oh, my
Shorty
cousin,
ain't
Lil
ripping.
Cam.
Nah, I think his
I
name
don't
is
think I
Sonny
heard
or
a
something.
song.
Sonny.
He sound like
I
that.
don't
Nigga.
think I
Yeah.
heard a song where Holmes ain't, you know what I'm saying, was
Yeah.
fire.
That
Oh,
nigga
and my
crank.
other man,
Nigga do
Mike D'Angelo, he be cranking.
He crank.
Mike D'Angelo cranking.
Hey. Young nigga from Berry Farm, some old Nucci. That nigga crank. If y'all don't know that nigga, check that nigga out. That nigga crank, mo.
Yeah.
His name is Young Nucci. I think he dropped the Young. It's just Nucci now. Or it was always Nucci.
Yeah, I know you talking about. Yeah.
From Berry
yeah.
Farm. Young nigga
He
crank.
been doing this shit for a minute too.
Yeah,
For
also
a good while.
it's an R&B. It's
For
an
a
R&B
good while.
singer from the city that be down cranking mode. I feel like he don't get this. He don't get the respect I think.
And
Just Paul.
another young
Went to
nigga.
school with this
He's
nigga.
out shop. He's
Yeah.
out shop.
That's
he
your
singing
man,
like
Brad.
that,
Brad.
That nigga be singing his
Hey,
ass
be
off,
funny
man.
as shit, bro.
That nigga been
That's
singing
your man,
since
Brad.
he was
I
Funny
remember
as shit.
that.
First time I met him, he joked on me, cuz.
Yeah,
Little
man.
facts
He-
with my crown.
I thought he was
Yeah.
gonna be a comedian. Slim.
He funny as
He's
shit.
a funny
He
motherfucker,
funny as
but he
shit.
can sing his ass off. I
Yeah.
thought he was gonna be a
That's a
comedian
fact.
though.
That's
It's
a
always
fact.
funny. It's always funny.
That's a fact.
It's another young nigga from around the way that we rapping his ass off. Young nigga named Sam Payne. I don't know if you ever heard of young nigga. He be out Cali a lot now, but a young nigga from around the way.
I haven't heard that.
Young nigga been doing this thing. He been rapping his ass off, man. No bullshit. So like I said, it's niggas that I know that's in it, that's doing their thing. And there's other people I know that's in it, and it's like they doing their thing from it, but it's just not my cup of tea. But I still root for them though.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? Because
I ain't
they doing their
against
thing.
nobody, man. Whenever
They
I
doing
say I
their
don't
thing.
like something, I personally, it just personally ain't for me.
Yeah, everything ain't for
Yeah.
everybody.
I
And it's like
ain't
2
hating on
million
that,
artists
man.
now. It's like 2
Yeah.
million motherfuckers that rap now
Yeah.
anyway, so it's impossible. That's why mother, you heard that? Yeah, you for real? Yeah, I never heard of that shit. I ain't, you know, it ain't no shade, but you know, it's only but so much time in the day, nigga. I
Yeah,
just can't.
nigga gotta work, man. Nigga
Yeah,
gotta
yeah.
go
I'm
home to the
stuck in the
kids.
90s,
Love
baby.
shit.
I tell a nigga quick, boy.
I just had to play.
I tell my
the
ears
90s
are
on the
different. Like
other
it's
day.
hard for me to go from this to that. But I'm gonna tell you one thing: the way I intake music is much different than the way I intake music back then. I really listen to music with an open and honest ear when I'm working out. When I'm working out, I can damn near
Because
listen to
you can
anything,
hear everything
and I
in
can
the
just let it
stands,
play.
bro.
I ain't skipping it. I'm just letting it ride on, bam and shit, no matter what. When I'm
Yeah,
working out,
everything they
I
saying,
could really
bro.
give your shit a shot. If I'm riding around listening to your shit, I'm so judgmental. It's damn near ridiculous.
It's because you.
It's
'cause
ridiculous,
you got
dog.
other shit
But if
going
I'm working
on
out,
when
it's
you
cool.
riding around, bro.
It's I got you. But if I'm riding around, I'm picking your shit apart. Oh, I hate you now. You know what I'm saying?
My
No
shit so
bullshit.
vicious now, Slim. I be on YouTube Music a lot now. I be on that shit now. At first, I was downloading my own music, so I was just listening to shit that I was downloading.
Yeah.
But now I got YouTube Music, and it ain't really no difference. It really play the shit that I listen to, and shit that's similar to that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't be having to skip for real.
Hey, speaking of that, Slim, coming over to your crib, the funniest shit happened on my phone, Slim. I starts the car up, Slim. Bluetooth connects to the phone. Boop. Google Maps pops up with your address at the top, talking about 24 minutes away. I ain't choose nothing, ain't click on nothing, ain't say nothing. The shit just went directly to your fucking address. Like the phone,
remember that you do
these
that shit
phones
every
know.
At this time. Yeah.
This phone know my fucking
remember.
exactly where I go, son.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That shit was scrum.
They
Like, why
picked
the
up
fuck?
on your pattern, bro.
The fuck?
They do be picking up on your patterns and shit. That shit be tripping me out too.
Slam, that's never
Especially
happened
if
to
you
me
use
before,
it
Slim.
on that same
I was about
time,
to turn
like
my phone, about to
2 or 3
turn
times in
my
a row.
phone off just because. Let me
You
turn
use
it
it
off.
2 or
You need to
3
reset. You know too
weeks in a
much.
row.
Hey, I just did that to my phone the other day, son. What the fuck happened to it? What the fuck? I got some random dumbass calls, son. You heard me? I fucked around and answered it, right? Cause you never know, man. I got niggas that work with random numbers. Nigga called me from Palm Beach, Florida for a week. I did not answer the whole time he worked with me. Kill, Slim. Shit was wild as shit. I had to say that number quick, nigga. I wasn't answering that shit for nothing. I just answered that shit one day. He was like, yeah, Charlotte. Like this. He was like, yeah, such and such. Like, oh shit, boy. I was ducking you for a minute.
Like, nigga, you live like Chevy Chase Merlin your whole life. Why the fuck you got a Palm?
Nah, he from Florida. But I still wasn't registered out for Florida, nigga. That's bill collectors or
You
something.
live here now.
Yeah. I wasn't answering that motherfucker. But I answered this shit. I don't know what happened to my phone. So I turned that bitch off immediately, you know, like my phone just started doing some stupid shit. Shit froze up. Oh no, somebody trying to get me.
Hey,
shit.
what's my man name? Edward Snowden, whatever his name. I think it was Edward Snowden. He told us a long time ago. One thing about it, they ain't get worse with their technology, baby. That thing has been enhanced, nigga. And that's stopping that shit, man. Whenever it's a murder occur or a terrorist act occur or just some random shit occur, they see it, they know it. They just don't prosecute it off the break because they want to see how everybody react to it. Everything is a test. You know what I'm saying? Everything is a fucking project. You know how many people who they could really lock up for rape or murder right now if they really wanted to? They got satellites that see everything, my nigga.
It's recording everything.
They see everything.
Recording everything.
They got the information. If they want to come get you, they can come get you, Slim. When they was doing that sniper shit, that Lee Mabo shit, they honestly knew before everybody else knew who was actually doing it. But they was saying, you know what, this is the first time some shit like this really happened within this modern time. Let's see how the people react to it and everything. Let's use this tragedy as a fucking case study. You know what I'm saying? And the shit may sound far-fetched, like I'm on some Dick Gregory conspiracy theory shit, but it ain't too far-fetched.
Shit just let me know, man.
You know what I'm saying? Everything is experimental.
Government is fucked up.
It's experimental. We are expendable.
You can stop this shit.
You
You,
know what
ain't
I'm saying?
stopping nothing. Man.
Yeah,
Nigga
man.
found a Tom Brady jersey in Mexico in a week, so I ain't trying to hear you, Kane. You ain't recording, you don't know this shit.
What
It's
you
a
say
jersey.
again?
Oh yeah, when his jersey got
Hold up,
stolen, I
time out.
remember that
What you
shit.
say?
I remember that shit.
Somebody stole
Oh,
Tom
time out.
Brady jersey, bro.
That shit. Oh, you don't remember
Yeah.
that? I remember that
Yeah,
shit.
I
A football jersey.
Y'all
bro.
made me forget what I was talking about.
You was talking about the government, bro. How they watching
the
it.
satellites.
Yeah.
And
And
that's
after
what
that, y'all followed up with what?
the Tom Brady jersey. That's how I'm saying. They see everything. They found that
Somebody
motherfucker
stole
jersey
his jersey.
a
And they
week
found
later
that John
in
ASAP.
New Mexico. Or some shit like that. I don't know if it was New Mexico exactly.
What the fuck was I talking about again?
The government, how they see everything with all the satellites and shit. They
Oh,
know
so that's
shit
how
before
we
it
got
happens.
into y'all Friday, my
Yeah.
man. I'm trying to
Yeah.
figure out, like, damn, well, maybe I wasn't talking about shit.
You was talking about the government. And I'm
Y'all
trying,
fucked me up.
because you was trying, at the end, you was telling the
Y'all
people,
fucked me
you was
up.
telling them, you know what I'm saying, don't think it's too far-fetched.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to show them how that's
Y'all
not
fucked me up,
far-fetched,
man.
because if they could just find this nigga's jersey in a week, you know they
Oh,
record and they see every fucking
Was
thing.
this a real thing?
Yes.
Nah, bullshit, man. What nobody looking for Tom Brady's jersey, man? Like,
They
where
found it in a
man.
week.
I promise you.
In a week.
What did somebody steal? He stole his Tampa Bay
Somebody
Bucks
stole.
jersey.
Nah.
This when he was with the
This when he was
Patriots.
with New England. After one of the Super Bowls, somebody slipped in their locker room, stole his jersey, and it was gone. They found this joint within a week.
That's some bullshit.
And he's saying Mexico, right? I think it was
That's
Mexico.
what fucked me up because I never heard this shit.
I
That's
think it was Mexico. But we can say that it was actually the whole United States. You hear me? They didn't know where the fuck that jersey went at.
Exactly.
But they found that motherfucker in Mexico.
Where was I
You
at?
found it?
I wasn't locked up. What was this?
You wasn't watching sports, I guess, motherfucker. You ain't watching
They
Super Bowl.
Where's Waldo,
The
my
Chiefs-
man
The
Jersey?
Chiefs wasn't good at
Because
that
you gotta think, Sean.
They found this shit
That's what I'm
in
saying, Sean.
motherfucking Tijuana.
They
in the
found
sex box.
not just a Tom Brady. His nigga, you know how many Tom Brady jerseys would have been made?
The
Especially when they
authentic-
just made won the Super Bowl.
The authentic one he won.
That he wore.
The war jersey.
That he wore.
The
And
shit
hold
would
up,
get
let me
swept
ask y'all this. Where was the Super Bowl played that year?
I can't remember that. I
It
know it
wasn't
wasn't in
nowhere
Mexico.
near. It wasn't nowhere near.
Los
Mexico.
Angeles somewhere?
I don't believe so.
It ain't like we can narrow it down. The Patriots been
So,
like 8 Super Bowls.
Who stole it?
The fuck, bro. We not about to get in all that.
You
We
can
don't.
pull it up.
Nah,
You
this
pull
some
it up.
wild
Hey,
shit.
look, pull it up on Google. Google will have all of it.
Google tell you, but I'm not.
I
getting
ain't
into
care
all
too
that
much
shit.
about the story to go into the details.
fact
I
is,
just was
that
mad
shit
that they
happened.
found the shit.
Yeah.
Like that's
that
supposed to
you
be
know
gone
what you
forever.
Hey,
Well, y'all supposed to found a fake jersey or some shit.
Hey, this show is wild as a motherfucker. The segues be off the motherfucking chain. I want to know who stole Tom Brady's jersey and why. And did they get
He was
any
trying to
money?
sell some money.
Did
He
they,
was trying to.
did they offer a reward? Did they get a reward for turning the jersey?
No, they got the reward for turning him in.
Oh Lord, that's
He got
fucked up,
bagged.
man.
He took it. He wanted to sell it, but he got bagged.
They got the reward for turning his dumb ass in.
Damn, Slim. And you think it's a small world when you can find a jersey.
Nah, that just lets you know what y'all said.
Motherfuckers can't find my wallet with my
Them
ID
niggas-
with
them
my
niggas
address
is
in it.
tracker.
No, you just
Yeah,
ain't
he
got the
fine.
right motherfuckers looking. That's all.
Yeah.
You had the government, the right people in the
Pretty
government
yeah.
looking.
I swear I just seen FBI agents the other day, man.
This
my
nigga
job,
say they
bro.
done bamboozled they done squandered in my man's jersey. I ain't never heard no shit.
Man, that's crazy. Well,
Y'all funny as shit.
they did that motherfucker, man. Motherfuckers bitches.
Going down, man.
Yeah,
And then look, this would have swing it back around based to your point, right? Because your point was that the government could stop, you know what I'm saying, a bunch of crime if they wanted to.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Because they got that satellite.
So that's how we got
technology,
to the Brady shit.
So boom, let's flip it right back around on the satellite technology shit, right? Where they found Osama bin Laden at, right? It's probably like a short stone's throw away from an active U.S. military base.
Yeah, it was not.
They
I was
say
about
he
to
was
say
hiding.
he wasn't hiding at all. He was in a
He
compound.
right next door.
In a compound.
Like
No,
you could open, you
it
could come on the
actually-
porch and look at this
it
nigga.
actually wasn't a U.S. military base. It was with an allied military base. So
Yeah,
it
so
was
it's a US
actually,
little installation.
it was actually an Afghanistan base. It was
But it was
run
an
by them
installation, yeah.
and everything. But it was a partnership at the time. They was like, well, we just didn't tell you. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, man, he wasn't just no anybody.
No, ain't nothing.
You know what I'm saying? Like when you watch, if you watch
For a
CNN,
long motherfucking time.
if you watch CS, if you watch what they call it,
Behind the caves
CNN,
and
Fox,
shit.
MSNBC, they portray it in a way. It's propaganda in a way. If you go over there where that man is from, it's Michael Jordan. He was anyway. You know what I'm
That's a
saying?
fact.
He's held as a god.
No question about it.
Come on, man. Over here,
Still can't talk
You
about that
see
man
the-
over there.
you
Because we the people he went
Yeah.
against.
you see the movies. We kill them in the movies.
We the people.
The white James Bond killed more terrorists than anybody, right? He always killed the African tyrant. He always killed the Middle
always
Eastern
killed the
bomb
Middle Eastern
guy.
niggas.
He always killing the Korean guy. You know what I'm saying? Somehow this old white motherfucker just find a way to just kill everybody. It could be 30 niggas around him. Dun-dun-dun-dun.
He got a bow tie and a
Somehow,
glass of
some
martinis.
way, he gonna slide under this table and all 30 niggas gonna be dead.
With
The
a
white
bow
man
tie.
gotta prevail at the end. You know what I'm saying? So,
Nigga, the
How did I
clip
get on
niggas
that?
up with a machine.
how?
Them segways, niggas just be
We
rapping.
rapping, man. We gonna change this
Shit
motherfucker.
be funny as shit.
Rapping
but
like Fridays.
That shit be moving. Yeah. Like, man, this was the
But
nigga
like
on
you
this
said,
shit.
the transitions be
I
so
ain't
smooth.
getting
That's how
that,
you know
man.
the transitions are smooth.
Yeah,
You don't know how you got to it.
I got to it,
Nigga just
man.
went right into
Like,
that
when did
shit.
we transition?
They were like,
Yeah,
man, I was
yeah.
trying to make a point. I was gonna drive it home, but man, and Jesus took the wheel and I lost control. I just went to sleep behind the wheel. I couldn't do it.
Hey,
Couldn't do it.
all that shit was entertaining though. All that shit was about something. You learned something.
What was the name of Warlane album again?
Which one, nigga?
The album about nothing?
Yeah.
Shine.
It was the album about nothing, right?
Yeah, attention deficit.
That's the name of episode 16.
Episode about everything.
Dang. That's how we gonna make that work, man. So we gonna hit it with the
B&Base?
The base and me?
Yeah, man, go
Ah.
right there, baby.
See you
Yeah,
next
man.
time.
Ah.